And welcome to the linear programming problem. So we are doing the graphical method, and in graphical method we are starting our new problem, that is the investment problem. So in the investment problem we are starting the example number 1. So example first says that a merchant planned to sell two types of personal computer, that is the desktop model and portable model. एक merchant है जो कि दो टाइप के कंप्यूटर को सेल करता है, that is the desktop model and portable model. The cost of the desktop model is 25,000 and cost of the portable model is 40,000. He estimates that the total monthly demand of the computer will not exceed 250 unit. What it says that कि एक मंथ में दोनों कंप्यूटर की सेल जो होती है वो 250 यूनिट से एक्सीड नहीं करती है, मतलब मैक्स टू मैक्स और एट मोस्ट 250 यूनिट्स तक वो सेल हो जाते हैं. मोर देन 250 ही कैन नॉट सेल. बट द क्वेश्चन आस्किंग दैट वी हैव टू डिटरमाइन द number of unit of each type of computer which a merchant should stock to get maximum profit. So we have to determine our maximum profit by selling each of the unit if he does not want to invest more than 70 lakh. अगर वो 70 लाख से ज़्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं करना चाहता in if his profit on the desktop model, so desktop model profit is given to, that is the 4500, and on the portable model he get the profit of the 5000. So that's all about the question. I hope you understand the question. Now comes to the solution part. In the solution, you know that first we create our table. So to create a table, it is given to you that you have the two types of model, that is the portable and the desktop model. So I have assumed that the desktop model to be X and portable model to be Y. Now in the question it is given to me that is the desktop model cost is 25,000 and portable model cost is 40,000. So I have write down the values in the table, that is the cost of the desktop model and the portable model. Then the profit is given to me, that is the 4500 and the 5000. So the profit is given to me, that is the 45,000 and 4500 and 5000. And the objective function, now my next step is to make the objective function and constraint. So we know that the question asking about the maximization of the profit. So this last column will become my the objective function, that is 4500x plus 5000y will be your maximization of z, that is the maximum profit we have to find. And now comes to the constraint part. So when we go to the constraint part, now come from the first line, that it is saying that the total monthly demand will not exceed 250 unit. It means when he sell both type of model, that is model X and model Y, when he sell both, it does not exceed 250 unit. Does not exceed means at most. When we say at most, then we have to put the less than equal to sign. So my first constraint will be X plus Y, that is less than equals to 250. Now comes to the second constraint. It is given to you that the cost of both the computers, both the models, and he does not want to invest more than 70 lakh. Means uske paas he has 70 lakh rupees, and in the 70 lakh rupees he want to invest. And how he invest? He will buy the X computer which is of cost 25,000, that is desktop model, and he will buy the Y quantity of portable model which cost him 40,000. But they all should come under the 70 lakh. So we will put the less than equal to sign, because we know कि वो 70 लाख से एक्सीड नहीं करता, इन्वेस्टमेंट अपनी 70 लाख के अंडर करता है. So it means the second constraint will become the cost of portable model, that is 25,000 x plus 40,000 y is less than equals to 70 lakh. So I hope you understand about the second constraint. In the second constraint, you can assume that you can take the 5000 as the common. So when you take 5000 common, then, or I can say that you can divide 5000 from the left hand side and right hand side, then you will get 5x plus 8y is less than equals to 1400. And these are the you can say the non-zero, that is the x and y should be greater than equals to 0. So now you have the two constraint, or from the first constraint, next step is to find the coordinate. To find the coordinate, to draw the line, we need maximum 2 points, so that you can put the value of x to be 0, then you get value of y to be 250. So your first constraint will be 0 comma 250. Then for the second constraint, assume y to be 0, and then you will get the x coordinate to be the 250. Similarly, for the second constraint, first assume or take the x coordinate to be 0, then you will get the y coordinate to be 8y is equals to 1400, and divide the 1400 with the 8, you will get the y, that is 175. So your first coordinate would be the 0 comma 175. In the second coordinate, assume y to be 0, then solve the equation 5x is equals to 1400, then you will get the second coordinate to be the 280 comma 0. So in this way you can find the coordinate, and I hope you understood that how we find the coordinate, as you can see the previous video that how we are finding the coordinate. Now in the next step we have to draw the graph. So I can see the from the first equation that the maximum number on my line is 250. So I have taken the graph on the that is 50-50 unit. So I start my graph from the 150, because I know, or I can see from the coordinate that the values of my graph is after the 250, after the 150. So I have drawn the graph after the 250. So on the same distance from the first coordinate, you can say the first equation of the line is x plus y is equals to 250. The coordinate of that point are 0 comma 250 and 250 comma 0. So 250 comma 0 will lie on the x-axis, and 0 comma 250 will lie on the y-axis. So you can see the red color joining line is of the first equation, that is x plus y is equals to 250. I hope the graph of the equation is clear. And from the second equation you can see the first point is 0 comma 175, that is of the green line, and the next is 280 comma 0. So 280 comma 0 is your next coordinate. So that's for the second equation line, that is the green line. You can see the equation, that is 5x plus y is equals to 1400. Now we have to find in which area we have to shade. So the first equation which is given to you, that is x plus y is less than 250. So you can see the red color line. From the red color line, if we come towards the origin or left hand side of the line, we will get the origin. On the origin we know the coordinates, the value of the coordinate x and y is 0. So if I take the value of x and y 0, or I put this value in the equation, so if it satisfies this equation, as I can see, I will get 0 which is less than 250. So we can see it is true. So if it is true, it means the equation, the arrow on the line will come towards the origin. It means this side will be shaded. Similarly, for the second equation is what? That is 5x plus 8y is less than equals to 1400. Similarly, for the green line, we assume x or y to be 0 on the origin. So we will get 0 plus 0 is less than equals to 1400. So we will get 0 less than equals to 1400. So we can see it is also satisfying this equation. So we can see the arrow on the green line will come towards the origin. So from the arrows you can see the common region which is come under both the line is this one. So this area will be the shaded. So if I remove the line, then you can see the graph more clearly. The shaded area would be this one. So you have to shade this area. Now we can see we will take the edge point, that is ABC. So that is the A point on the x-axis, then B point, that is the intersecting point, and then the C point on the y-axis. So shaded area ABC is the feasible region which is bounded. so which is bounded from all the sides, so it means this is the bounded region. So next step is what, we have to find the coordinates of this edge point. So we can see from the graph, we know the C coordinate and A coordinate, but we don't know the B coordinate. And to find the B coordinate, we know the B coordinate is the intersection of the two line. When the B coordinate is the intersection of the two line, so I will solve these two equation line. That is, the first equation is x plus y is equals to 250, and second equation is 5x plus 8y is equals to 1400. So I have to solve this equation by any of the method, either by the substitution or the elimination method, to find the point B, that is x and y. To find x and y, I have used the elimination technique. So I have multiplied this first equation with the 5. When I multiply this equation with the 5, I will cancel out the 5x, then I will find the y coordinate. So y coordinate comes to be the 50. So when you get the y coordinate to be the 50, put this value of y in any of the above equation, in any of these two equations, you will get the x coordinate, that is the 200. So similarly we have find the b coordinate. So next step is to make the table of the corner points and the z, that is the objective function. So we have the four coordinate, that is the o, a, b and c. We know the coordinate of a, that is origin, that is 0 0. We know the coordinate of a, that is 250 comma 0. We have find the b coordinate, that is 200 comma 50, and we know the coordinate c, that is 0 comma 175. Now what we have to do, the z function is, we have already made, that is 4500 x plus 5000 y. So we have made this function. Now we have to put these coordinates in the above equation. So to find the o coordinate, to find the value of the o coordinate, so I will put the x and y to be 0, then I will get the z function to be 0. Where to find the a coordinate value, so I will put the value of x to be 250 and y to be 0, because the coordinate is 250 comma 0. Then I will get the a coordinate. Similarly, to find the b and c point, put the value of x and y from the coordinates that is given to you, then find the maximum z. Now the question given to you, we have to find the maximum function. So what we have to do, we have to see the maximum value. So the maximum value is what, the maximum value is, you can see from the graph, that is 11,000 11 lakh 50,000. So 11 lakh 50,000 is your maximum value. So from here you can see that is your maximum function at point B, that is 250 comma 0. So my answer would be the 11 lakh 50,000 at point B, that is 200 comma 50. So that is your answer. So if it what does this B coordinate signify? B coordinate signify when I sell the desktop model to be the 200 unit and portable model to be the 50 unit, then I will get the maximum profit of the 11 lakh 50,000. So that's all for the today. In the next video we will see the another example. So I hope you understand, and if you understand, then please like, subscribe and share my channel.